Howdy, howdy. Comic Lover Boy here with you. Uh, gonna show you some of my buys. This is a continuation off of that dollar sale. I still have quite a bit of them to show you. Now, this one was not part of the dollar sale. I just got this in. This I read immediately. Steve Miller. Rust, the limited edition, special limited edition. Uh, Very cool comic book. If you've never read Rust, start from the beginning, but this one right here is like really good. Okie dokie. Now let's get into it. Yay! Marble Age #1 double size annual. I seen it and I was like, that looks pretty cool. I don't think it has any significance whatsoever, but I just liked all the people on the cover, and it goes all the way around. It's wraparound, so very cool. 1985. That was a very fine year for comic books. Very, very fine year for comic books. Got Weird Fantasy #8 EC. This will be reprints off of the Weird Fantasy original series from the 1950s. I love these old horror stories. I'll never get the originals because they're probably more than I'll ever make. I'm a comic collector on a budget, you know. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I remember these. Where is it? Okay, Marble Age #69. I just thought it was pretty cool. I liked that cover. Marble Age '67. I thought that was a really cool cover too. Marble Age #66. And that one caught my attention as well. I thought that was really well done of a cover. Again, I don't know if these have any kind of significance or anything. Let's see. Ashtar. This is #1. I believe this is A cover. They have a B cover that I want too, but I seen this one and I was like, well, I'll get the A cover. Hopefully I can find the B cover the next time I go through the boxes. This is a weird one. This is #1, Team America. I read it. It's not real good. It was one of those short-lived series that no one really read. But, it's an oddity, and I like collecting oddity comic books. I know a lot of people that love the oddity stuff. Now, this one I have, and I went ahead and bought some more. Twisted Tales. I got 3 of these, I believe. And, I was very happy to get them because, this is a very cool run of comic books. Twisted Tale. If you like horror, you've probably read Twisted Tales. Okay, and that's a copy of that. Okay, that was Twisted Tales #1. I'll put that back up there. I'm sorry. Brain hiccuping. That's Twisted Tales #1, and none of these are going to be in order. I'm in the process of rearranging my comic books right now, so I'm not putting anything in order. I'm going to have to do it all here as I work through my boxes. This is Twisted Tales #3. I couldn't get multiples of that. Man, I would have liked to get multiples of that. This is Spectacular Spider-Man 207. The Shroud. I believe his name is the Shroud. His first appearance was a long time ago. I'm not for sure if he's a villain or a good guy. I don't know. And the Twilight Zone. Now comic books, number 6. Oh, man. I love Twilight Zone. I love the covers. The covers are cool. They just do a really good job with those covers. Witch Blood, number 1. Never heard of it. Gonna read it, see if it's any good. Wanderlust, number 1. I believe this is a cover. I heard of this comic before a long time ago. Well, not too long ago, but I'm going to read it and see how it is. Gene Dog, number 1. This, I believe, these got like these were bagged. I took them out. I got to press them. I've got all the cards put aside and I kept the bags, but you know, if you press comic books, you understand about that line that the bagged comic books have, and I'm going to have to press that out. I'm not even sure these are worth pressing out, but I don't know. I got them now. They're a part of that, like, Death Head, British comic book run kind of thing we had going back in the 80s. They tried to make another universe, I believe, kind of. It didn't work out. Kind of all crashed really quickly. Alrighty. Spectacular Spider-Man 146. I already got that, but I wanted another one. Spectacular Spider-Man 172. I don't have that one. That was actually a filler in my run for Spectacular Spider-Man, and I'm getting so close to getting it done, and I am so happy about that. I'm like, yes, finally, I'm getting within a reasonable amount. I think I have 30 more to get, and a lot of them are the keys that cost an arm and a leg, but I'm still getting closer. Okay. Spectacular Spider-Man 217. I have that one already too. But for $1, I mean, it's shiny goodness right there. What can you say? Oh, this is Team America number 2. Oh, a not very good comic book. Spectacular Spider-Man 216. That was a filler in my collection, which I'm very happy to have. Twisted Tales, number 4. Yes, I am so happy to have that. The Twilight Zone, number 8. Very cool. Now, I don't really have a rhyme or reason when I'm at the dollar sale. I'm just buying comic books that catch my eye. I mean, they're $1, and there's sometimes multiple copies of the same one, and I dig through and try to get the best of the copies, or the ones I think I can fix and make a decent grade later on if they ever become very popular. This one I've never heard of. Cryptid Writings of Megadeth, number 2. I didn't even know Megadeth had a comic book, but of course, I think all the big bands have comic books. This one I got because Lobo's like one of my favorite comic book characters. This is one of his earlier ones. I just like that cover. This one is Caliber Press, and it's called The Twilight People. It's number 2, and I read it. It's pretty good. I need to get number 1 now. Tell me that is not a weird, twisted cover right there. Man, oh man, look at that thing. And, oh, another Marvel Age. Got another one of those annuals. Oh, Marvel Comics Presents, number 8. That's like an iconic cover. I have that already, but I love that cover. I mean, another one ain't gonna hurt nothing, especially for a buck. Put this aside. Okay. 3 of these. Twisted Tales, number 6. I got 3 copies of those. Ooh, 666. Ooh, that's not good. I just thought about that. Yeah. Marvels. I'm not for sure what issue this is. I think it's number 3. I think it is. I believe it's number 3. Beautiful. Man, for a buck, that is a great deal. I actually have 2 of those. I got 2 for a buck. I believe this is number 1, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they got it written on it. Yeah, that is number 1. And this is book 2 of Marvels. Put these over here. The Amazing Spider-Man 269. Yes, yes, yes. I like that. Fire-Lord and anything with the black suit was like, that's grabbable. Amazing Spider-Man 268. Now, I read in the price guide when I was putting them in my list, this one matches up with a Spectacular Spider-Man, and if you put the covers together, it makes one huge cover. So, I mean, I'll look into that and let you know next time which cover that was. The Amazing Spider-Man 268, and there's a Spectacular Spider-Man that goes with it. Amazing Spider-Man 267. Now, I grab Amazing Spider-Mans for $1 every day, man. I mean, you just can't grab enough Amazing Spider-Mans. I have all these. If for a buck, I'll put two of each in my collection for sure. 273 Amazing Spider-Man. 286 Amazing Spider-Man. And 291 Amazing Spider-Man. Very, very cool. Alrighty. 295 Amazing Spider-Man. I like this cover. Excuse me. 261. Now, it wasn't in the best shape, but this was about the best one I could find, but I was still not going to leave that cover. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. And I don't have it, which kind of made me mad. But now I do, but it's not in the greatest condition. Now, Amazing Spider-Man 221. This is another one I don't have. Now I do, but it's, again, not in the greatest condition. Let's move these. And continue on. Dun, dun, dun. Now this one I have as well, but I was like, for $1, I'll re-get it. I mean, that chrome cover is iconic right there. And Detective Comic Books, 630. I don't know, I just like that cover. And Marvel presents Guardians of the Galaxy, number 7. Got a little bit of a staining right there. I'll see if I can get that out. I don't imagine, though, I might 2. Marvel presents Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. Marvel presents Guardians of the Galaxy 8. And Marvel premiere featuring Star-Lord number 61. That's a cool cover. And this is a controversial cover here. This is Detective Annual 2. Oh no, this can't be number 2. I guess it's the all-new Detective Annual 2. But yeah, that's a controversial cover right there. I was like, oh wow, I'm getting that. And the Creech. This is a controversial character right here. He was made from aborted baby stem cells. And yeah, that's a little bit weird. Alrighty. Almore's Glory. And that is issue 0. This is Almore's Glory issue 1. I'm not sure what cover. They have a ton of covers for each one. So I'm not for sure. Oh. Marvel's number 1. I got another one of those. Marvel Premiere Weird World number 38. This is a key comic book right here. Forget what it was, but yeah, it's worth a decent price. Marvel Comics presents 44. I was wrong about this. I thought it was a first appearance of somebody, but it wasn't. And then this is Marvel Premiere featuring Tigra, number 42. Cool comic book. Marvel presents Guardians of the Galaxy number 11. And Marvel Premiere featuring 3D Man number 37. Very cool. I have no idea what powers 3D Man has. I haven't read that yet. Twilight Zone number 7. They always have some really cool covers. I like that. I don't know, I just like that. And then we have Weird Science from EC Comics. That's number 9. The way they put them in the price guide is kind of sketchy. I mean, they got them blocked off like 9 through 15, and then another would be, the same ones would be like 16 through this. I mean, they block them off. I don't know why they don't just all put them all in one run. The Weird, number 1, DC Comics. I remember seeing that on the stands a long time ago, and I wanted to get it and I missed it, so now I get to read it and see what it's about. Everybody's favorite teleporter, Nightcrawler number 1. Secret Wars number 2. Who is the Beyonder? Number 1. Web of Spider-Man Annual 9. The Spectacular Spider-Man 218. This was a filler in my, or a gap in my collection, which I was very happy to get that. Web of Spider-Man Annual 10. That's one I didn't have as well. Secret Wars 2, number 6. The Beyonder. I think that's the first physical form of the Beyonder. I believe. I'm not for sure. I might be spouting bull. Okay. Well, that's a replay. I don't need that. Secret Wars number 2, number 5. Very cool. Web of Spider-Man Annual number 6. That's not very cool too. I got quite a few of the annuals of Web of Spider-Man because I didn't have them. I'm almost done with that collection, or filler too. These were very welcome, all these annuals. Web of Spider-Man Annual 4. Web of Spider-Man Annual 3. Web of Spider-Man Annual 5. Let me see something. No. Superman 0. Very cool. I just like that cover. I thought that was wicked. Marvel Action Universe. This, I guess, is a reprint off of a reprint. This is from their cartoon series of Spider-Man, which they have the other one that is a first print, which would be the first appearance of Firestar, which I have. So this is just a reprint of the other ones, I guess, which is weird. Marvel Age number 28. I just like that cover. I thought it was pretty cool. And again, it was $1, so I'm not going to cry. The 10th. Number 3, Dark Horse Comics. That's a limited cover, which was really cool. The 10th, number 4, which was a limited cover, which was really cool. The Psycho. This is number 1, and this is Psycho number 1. This is green cover. This is the yellow cover, and I got the pink cover. This is the orange cover. And this is the pink cover. So yeah, all for $1. I was like, well, I'll just get all the covers. I mean, they're never going to be worth anything, but if they are, I have them all. Spectacular Spider-Man 215. That's a cool cover. I mean, that is a cool cover. Alrighty. Move this over here. Oh man, we're coming down to the nitty gritty here. Yeah, I got over a short box, way over a short box of comic books that last sale, so yeah, I was really happy. Spider-Man Web of Doom number 1. I gotta read that. The Spectacular Spider-Man Annual 14. That one in the collection. Tales to Astonish starring Submariner, number 10. I just like those older covers. I think they're cool. And another one of the same. Just Imagine, Stan Lee. Very cool. Stan Lee did like Batman, Superman, Catwoman, Flash, and he wrote them from his perspective of how he would have them as like I guess a Marvel character, or what kind of powers they would have. And this is the Catwoman one. And if they have any more Stanley Imagines for the DC, I think this is the only time he did a DC crossover writing for them. But yeah, very cool, very cool. And this is 2099 World of Doom special. I want to read that. The Amazing Spider-Man 396. No explanation needed for that. That's Amazing Spider-Man. And this is Captain America 431. Free Spirit. This is her first appearance. I'd never seen her before. I'd seen her on the cover and I was like, I don't know who that is. So I grabbed it because I wanted to read it and see who she was, and I found out it's her first appearance. So that's my run of comic books. Not this Saturday, tomorrow, but next Saturday will be the next sale, and I will refill up probably another short box easily. And I will have plenty of videos coming in the next months to come. As long as he continues to sell, I will be buying a ton of these comic books from him. I mean, you just can't beat $1 for the condition they're in, especially. They're in so good condition. Well, that's it, boys and girls. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Remember to subscribe, hit that bell, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave me a dirty message. And everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.